What's up guys, Sage here, back with another video. Today for you guys, I have a fun, semi-meta pendulum deck, infused with odd eyes, shaddolls, and of course my dark magicians. So yeah, it sounds bricky, but it works. I had to make some drastic changes to the deck due to the new ban list. Rest in peace Electrum, and Ib, and Servant. So yeah, really sad times for pendulum players. But anyway, back to the deck. The main goal of the deck is to actually summon Zark while having a few negates or disruptions along with it. At first I thought of all the hoops and loops that I have to go through to summon Zark, but it's actually pretty darn simple. And the thing I like about this deck is that it's a lot easier to use compared to my other pendulum deck. The combo is really simple, you will see them in the replays. Anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, the first card here I have is Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Pretty self-explanatory. You need this to summon Zark, sadly. At first I was using the original Odd Eyes Dragon, but the scale wasn't helping me, and the search I turned out didn't actually need. Plus the 8 Scotch comes in handy, and it's a normal monster, which I'll get to that in a second. It combos really well with another card I have in here, and I'll show you. So yeah, 3 of him, it's good, yeah. Dark Magician, because I love Dark Magician, and I'll show you a little thing I have with him in here. The Winged Dragon Raw Spear mode, because it's good going second, and I have a lot of good going second cards in here in my side deck as well. Endymon, Fighting Sorcerer Supreme, OG, I love him, he's still really good, and yeah. I'm running Empress of Endymion mainly because Servant's now limited to 1, so this is another good option, and also it's pretty good going second because you can special summon it, bounce a card, put it back in hand, use it again, it's really good. Plus the level 7. There's a lot of level 7 in this deck, mainly because I need to get into my XC plays to summon Zark. I'll get to that. So Renegade 0, just the one-off, it's a free search, it's just free. Yeah. Renegade 0, 0 scale, it's nice. 2 Mythical Beasts, Jackal King, because it's good for negation, and it's level 6. It's good, I like it. It's good negation. Chronograph Sorcerer, it's alright, I guess. I'm thinking of cutting it because I don't think I actually need it. Because unlike my other deck where I just have like 20 search cards, I don't think Chronograph's actually needed because I don't actually search all that much in this deck. I search a lot still, but I don't actually think I need Chronograph. The shaddoll monsters I'll get to in a minute. I only run like 3 of them because I don't need to mainly see them in my hand. I mainly just want to see the spells to summon them. Yeah, but they themselves aren't really bricks because I don't really need to normal summon this deck because unlike my other deck before where I'd have to like make sure I have a link monster first and then pendulum summon, I can actually just pendulum summon one time and then done. I don't need to have a link monster on the field first to set up my plays. I just pendulum summon once, and then as a free normal summon, I can just set these, and it's pretty good. 2 Dark Worm. I don't need to run 3 because you don't really want to see them out much. You mainly want to send them to the graveyard or pitch them, discard them from hand. Yeah, they're good. Magic Doctor because it's the new Servant. So now Servant is limited to 1. These are what you're going to be mainly focusing on now because you can just get free stuff by activating spells. It's really good. You don't want to activate her effect on the field because it's search level 1 and I don't run level 1 in here. I mean, my old deck I used to run it, but no. You just want to peep in the pen zone and get the free pendulum monster off the search. 2 Black Fang because once again it's a spellcaster mouse that you can special summon. It's pretty cool. One Poison Magician, mainly because you can search it. It's a good one on-off to have. You can protect your stuff or good for attacking into things. And plus you can pop something if you destroy it. So it's got a little bit of versatility here and there. But for the most part, these 2 cards here are kind of deadish. They're more like extender plays. 3 Tomb Magician, my favorite card in Pendulum Monsters so far. Mainly because you pendulum summon from the hand, you get a free tuner, and you can make your plays off that. And I really like it a lot. She may seem weak, but her effect once you pendulum summon from hand is actually quite nice. One of them, not really a brick, but kind of is at the same time. Time Mission mainly because you can get him off of Chronograph Sorcerer and just a free summon. Plus he's actually quite vital to the combo, and I should get to that in a second. 1 Servant, it is what it is. It's really sad. It's at 1 now. Still running at 1 because it's still really good. Just a free special summon, and yeah, pretty self-explanatory. the one itemized. I was originally running 2, but I found 2 to be, no, I was running 3 originally actually. Then I cut it down to 2. It was still kind of breaking me. Then I cut it to 1, and it's alright at 1. If you open it, you can use it. You're free Dragoon, 1 card Dragoon, because you can turbo out Dark Magician no matter what hand you have pretty much. And you're running like 6 or 7 level 7 monsters in the deck, so it's really easy to just summon out Ebon, special summon another Dark Magician, use your eye, then there you have it, free Dragoon, easy. And this is an interesting tech card here, Miracle Synchro Fusion. You use this to bring out Zark using Predator Plant Verte Anaconda. You pay 2k, send this, banish all your materials, and you get Zark. Really nice. It's the one brick you have in the deck, so you don't want to ever open this. You want to keep this in the deck. If you have this in the hand, then it's really, really, really sad. Yeah, it's just a card you don't want to open with. 3 Duelist Line, self-explanatory, really good search card. You can actually search your odd eyes with this as well, which I do sometimes. But for the most part, you're going to want to search your Pendulum Call or whatever else you have. Next 3 have a spell power control. Add 1 Endymion card deck to hand. Good search card. Plus it gives you spell counters, which is always nice. 3 self-explanatory there. And then here's another tech card, Dragon Shrine. Now you can actually go +2 with this 1 card alone, because you can. What you can do is that you activate Dragon Shrine. If you have like, let's say you have like a servant, or you have a doctor in the scale, you activate your Dragon Shrine, get you a crew counter. You're gonna want to send your odd eyes first, so he's live. You already have 1 piece set up for Zark in the grave. Then, because he's actually a normal monster, you can send another monster to grave, and that's where you send your Dark Worm. So you get your Dark Worm for free. Plus, you have already have a piece in the grave set up for your Zark summon, which is really nice. So Dragon Strike free +2 or +3 if you want to call it. Off of that, it's really nice. 3 shaddoll fusion, mainly because there's another disruption you can have for free. Just in case, like, say you already have Zark on the field, you can just like activate Vertic Anaconda, send a shaddoll fusion if they have a monster already on the field, and from the extra deck, special summon either your construct or your window. I like window more because you can really lock them. Like for example, if you have like a good presence on the field already, you can just summon window, and then you pretty much have that game. Unless they summon out the window, which is pretty difficult, which is really nice. Where was I? Pendulum Call, 3 Pendulum Call, once again self-explanatory. You can pitch any card. Pitching Dark Worm is like probably your best bet. Get 2 free Magician monsters. You're only going to want to search 2 Magician and whatever else. You don't need to search this. It's just summon from the deck off of her anyway, so you're only going to want to search her and 1 of your Magicians. It really doesn't matter because they're all low 4s anyways. So yeah. You have 1 Upstart Garland because it's free. You can just draw 1. It's just to generate spell counters as well, and you can get a free draw on top of it, which is nice. 1 Foolish, once again self-explanatory. Send any card to the graveyard. This is actually better. Dragon Shrine is actually better than Foolish Barrier, which is nice. Next card, Spiral Flame Strike. Search and you're mainly gonna want to use it to search your odd eyes. That's pretty much its only purpose. And once again, it's spell, you can generate more spell counters. I never actually use a second effect, mainly because this is never on the field. It's always either in the grave, or it's always used as material for either an XT play or a link play. It's never actually on the field by itself, just like that. It's always used just for something. So I never actually use a second effect. Mainly the search effect and the generate spell counter card of the spell. Next card, Into the Void. Once again, is what it is. It's at 1. I still use it. It's not the best thing to open with anymore, mainly because I kind of want to have a hand in the sense. Like even if it's like just like 1 card, I still like to have a hand. But if you have to Into the Void, you Into the Void, and then make sure you just set it, either use everything in your hand and set what's left. Yeah. And then 1 Sky Iris. I'm thinking about cutting this because I'm not entirely 100% sure if I need it, but when it comes up, and it's actually come in clutch at some time, so I might keep it. It's debatable. And as well as the 1 trap, we just won the Time Pen Graph, mainly because it's the most OP trap in the game in my opinion, mainly because you can protect your shit and get rid of shit at the same time. And because you can, if you have Pen Call with your stuff set up already to the point they can't be destroyed, your magicians can't be destroyed by counter effects, you can use this, target 1 of them, and because they can't be destroyed, this will trigger this. You only to send any card to the graveyard, which is so much more powerful. It's basically Super Poly, except in a trap card, a continuous trap, and I like it a lot. Extra deck now. You want your 1 Zark, you only need 1. You can't really summon 2, it's too difficult, too many hoops. to do, and yeah, it's really good. If you can destroy somebody's better. I've never actually had anyone destroy it yet. They really try to figure out a way to work their way around it, but it being on the field is a huge presence, and it kind of makes your opponent kind of scared. One Dragoon, I didn't really summon it yet, but when it has come up, which is rare, I do summon it, and the opponent that kind of just rage quits because it can't really deal with it. And overall, I like it. It's nice. One shaddoll construct, because if there's a problematic monster on the field, like for example, there was a what was it? A dank law on the field, dark law on the field, and I just summoned a strong attack into it, got off the field, then continued my plays. It was really nice. When on his Vortex Dragon, you need to summon Zark, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, it's a good negation to pop shit and then to bounce shit and then protect your stuff or negate it. It's good. Shaddoll Winda, I like it because you can just summon it and then have, like, if you have like this and Zark on the field, your opponent isn't really doing much because you can't get rid of this right away, and they can't special summon, so this and this is really nice. Void Orchid Dragon as like a secondary play, just in case like you break or something and you're not able to summon an actual, bring out Zark, you can summon Void Orchid Dragon, and they at least have like a play. You're not actually like just have a dead hand, you can't do anything with it. Alignment Paladin, because it's cool, I like it. It's not really that great of a card in terms of the meta, but this is just a fun deck to use. So I just like Lightning Punch, just summon that, get a free spell, and yeah, I like it. Plus it does damage when it ever destroys a monster, so that's always good as well. Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, this is a must-have. This is vital to your plays. Like, it's so vital you don't even realize. This is the reason, one of the main reasons I run so many level 7s. That way you can just like synchro summon easily, bring out this, use whatever level 7 you have on the field or in the scale, bring it out. XC summon for Odd's Absolute Dragon, which is like another card you actually need. 2 level 7 monsters, you make this, send them out to the graveyard to bring out your Verte Anaconda, activate Anaconda, sending this, then you bring out your free Zark. It's really nice. So basically the main combo is to, first you gotta sync, once you have your skill set up, you pendulum summon for like or whatever it can literally be just 2 cards, and they just have the scale 7 in this scale, level 7 in this scale. You single summon for Meteor Burst Dragon, then you special summon your level 7 from the scale. Exceed summon for Odd's Absolute Dragon, right? Hopefully you have another monster in the field. Send this and whatever monster you have in the field to the graveyard, triggering its effect to special summon out the fusion. Then you link summon for Verte Anaconda with this and whatever monster you have left. Activate Verte Anaconda, sending this, bring out your Zark, and then hopefully if you have other plays, you can just put up destructions and negates along with it, which is also really nice. Evil Illusion Magician, because it's free and it's so easy to summon him. Basically, if you open with this, you just make him, you turbo out him, get your Dark Magician, activate this. Easy Dragoon. Yeah. Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion, because it's a good OTK option. I've got so many games with this, holy crap. I just make this, drop whatever they have to 0, attack for game, and that's as simple as that. Apollos, I'm thinking of cutting this actually, surprisingly. I really like this card. It was so powerful in my other deck, but in this deck I have an extremely difficult time bringing this out. Like, I've only bring it out like once, mainly because all these ones have the different names, and it's just really wonky. So I might cut this and add in like maybe a different link or something else. But if you can bring this out, it's really nice. We wish, mainly because it's just like another follow-up link for like the long game, like for the grind game, and like you're just like running out of resources, you can just link summon for her, and they could still make your pendulum summon, which is nice. And the two Verte Anaconda, I have 2 of this mainly because you're gonna need 1 for your Zark play, and then maybe mid game or like late game you can bring out another one, send your Dust Shaddoll fusion, because most likely they'll have another monster from the extra at that point, and then you can make your Winda or your Shaddoll construct to get rid of stuff off the field or lock your opponent, which is also really nice. Side deck is pretty wonky. I don't have no clue what the meta is on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, so I just went with this. I put 3 Dark Blade or more because you can like stop everything. There was a hero player I went up against where he like put up like a bunch of disruption. He had Dark Law on the field, he had Apollos on the field, he had another mass change to make a acid, whatever his name is. I just Dark Blade or more to him, and there we go, everything was off the field. And I can make our plays freely. It was really nice. Missile Space Typhoon, maybe because I can just get rid of stuff. There's so many trap heavy decks nowadays, so I just max out on this and Twin Twisters, which is, yeah. Pendulum Arena, I might cut this, I'm not entirely sure. I just use this because I can basically pop my own scales, and the opponent can't special summon for the turn, basically force them to end the turn, and then next turn I like OTK them with Dark Worm and whatever else I have in the field. Because this and then Zark is pretty much game, no matter what situation scenario we're in. Royal Decree, because it negates all the trap decks out there, and then Royal Surrender to get rid of like Dark Magician and stuff, because Dark Magician is being is everywhere here nowadays. Even if they're not even playing Dark Magician, they'll find some way to turbo out Dragoon, and it's kind of annoying. So I just put Royal Surrender to negate traps. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get to the replays.
Rhythm is my business.
Look out, here comes another one. 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 It was 75 when I crashed the globe, looking for the light out on the Damascus road. So I put 2 feet down on the rock and got a cool bass loop and a beat at the chop. Jazztastic, wherever the cat traffic's fast with the classic unsurpassed tactics. I spit rhyme more sick than strychnine, swinging to a rhythm like a rip in a zip line. Ducking the dive in public with tight time, in public collide line, the uppercut to the eyelid. Relentless, intense like a tempest. Just one sentence, stench your 5 senses. Taking aim with every title I wrote. I'm an unlikely assassin. I ain't a scope and I hold a live mic like a knife in your throat. Watch you provoke, now you're begging to cry, but no, I'm not cool to awful, rude to hostile, but on stage fire shoots through my nostrils. I burn, putting on a show for the crowd. You're on the ropes now, better throw in the towel or look out, here comes another one. Look out, here comes another one. Look out, here comes another one. We gotta hit 'em hard, let 'em know who's number one. Look out, here comes another one. Look out, here comes another one. Look out, here comes another one. Bringing those high-powered punches from the lung.
Another one, I'm making it done. They try to keep up with the pace, so but be saying they try to understand the way I'm flowing. Lyrics, I'll cover them up, roast them up. With the inspiration, they cry for my travels and such. I got a map on my back, I love it, the concept of the